This is Straight Talk about crime and justice, and I'm Ray the DA. Want to know how the criminals and their accomplices in the excuse-making industry have scammed our lawmakers, our judges, and a large number of our citizens? Well, I'm going to tell you what one expert says. Stanton Samanow, PhD and a clinical psychologist, was a pioneer in the study of criminal psychology. He has some pretty interesting thoughts about criminals and how they think, and frankly, how they take advantage of so many of our soft-hearted citizens. Here's what he says. We, the public, find ourselves so revolted by the gruesomeness of some crimes or the repeated nature of crimes committed by what we call repeat offenders that some folks simply conclude that only a sick person would commit those crimes. The important question, Samanow says, is what are these criminals really like? He says that a detailed and lengthy examination of the minds of criminals will reveal that their minds are anything but sick. He says he's found that criminals are rational, calculating, and deliberate in their actions. Criminals know right from wrong. In fact, he says some know the laws better than their lawyers, but they believe that whatever they want to do at any given time is perfectly all right. A criminal may steal so often that others are certain that he's the victim of an irresistible impulse who cannot help himself. However, Samanow says, a mental examination will show that he is simply an habitual thief, good at what he does. He can size up a situation at a glance and make off with whatever he wants. That thief can also refrain from stealing if he believes that the chances are good that he's going to get caught. Criminals come from all kinds of families and neighborhoods. Most people are law-abiding, and most kids from broken homes are not delinquents. Sure, children may bear the scars of neglect and deprivation for the rest of their life, but most do not become criminals. Once caught, however, criminals in their interview invariably relate a tale of horrors about their early life and upbringing. They seize upon any hardship of their lives, real or made up, to try to justify their acts against society. By portraying themselves as victims, they seek sympathy from juries, judges, the public, and legislatures in hopes of excusing themselves from being responsible for their crimes. So there are some thoughts from a man who's made a career of studying the criminal mind, Dr. Stanton Samanow. He thinks that we can change the thinking of criminals, but excusing by probation their antisocial behaviors constantly and not holding them responsible for their behavior. By probating them, then reprobating them, then re-reprobating them, simply convinces these criminals that they can and in fact do what they want to anyone without fear of the law. That's what's happening to us right this minute under these wimpy laws that we have in Kentucky. And folks, it's just not working. I'm Ray the DA, and this is Straight Talk about crime and justice.